What's up, everybody? Coach Cox here, and today we're going to be working on what's called weight transfers. Now, if you haven't checked out my safety expectation video, be sure to check that one out first before moving on to this video. Now, when we do weight transfers, that's just like a fancy word to say we're just moving our body weight from different body parts. So, these towards the end will be a little more challenging. I'm going to show you a little few easier skills at the beginning, and then like we've done in the previous videos, you'll be able to put it together in your routine at the end and see if you can earn a bronze, silver, or gold medal. And for this, we're real lucky. We got our PE intern from ECU, and she's also going to be helping me out with some of these different skills as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one that we're going to work on, we're going to start off, and like I said, be sure to check out a safety expectation. Make sure you got a soft blanket and lots of area to work with for these skills we're going to be doing. The first one's an important skill. I just call it the falling skill. And it's important that we know how to fall the right way so we do not injure ourselves. So for this one, you're going to start off on your knees. You're going to hold your hands out, fingertips facing forward. And all you're going to do is slowly fall to the ground. And when you fall, you just want to make sure you bend your elbows, sort of like shock absorbers. We never keep our arms straight, and we never want to twist our hands, because that's how we get injured. And falling injuries account for a lot of injuries that we have, and you want to always make sure you're safe. So our first weight transfer is going to be our first falling skill, and it looks like this. So if you notice, as soon as my hands hit, my elbows bend, sort of like shock absorbers on a car. And try to do those. You can go with me. We'll try to do about 5 in a row. All right. Just remember, whenever you put your hands down, always bend your elbows. So that's our first weight transfer. Now our second weight transfer is something called a mule kick. And we always know, those of you who live on the farm know you never get behind a mule because they might kick you. So this one's going to be a lot of fun. And what we're going to do, we're going to put our hands flat on the floor, and my fingertips are going to be facing forward. This time, instead of being on my knees, I'm going to get on my feet. And what I want to do is I'm just going to kick my feet up while keeping my arms nice and straight. And I want to see if I can kick my feet straight up in the air, kind of like you're a mule. So, hands down, kick up. Whoop. Coach Cox is losing the mat. So, you want to see if you can get your feet up while keeping your hands down. So, once again, I'm transferring the weight from my hands to my feet. So that one is called the mule kick. So try that, see if you can get 5 in a row. Now, I'm going to have Miss Lake demonstrate our next two. The first one we're going to work on is a round off. So she's going to demonstrate the round off. And for this one, you may need a little more space. So she's going to transfer the weight from her hands to her feet. Nice. And if you notice, and she'll show you again, and if you notice what she's doing is, when she does a round off, she's going from 2 hands and then landing on 2 feet. We'll do one more. So she's going to go hand, and then 2 feet, and she ends up facing the same way that she came from. So that one's called a round off. Now the last one that we're going to show you is called the cartwheel. Now a cartwheel, instead of landing on 2 feet, you're going to land on 1 foot at a time. So you're kind of like a star shape. She's going to do hand, foot, foot. All right, she'll show you again. She's going to do hand, foot, foot. And she's facing the same way the whole time. So that's a little bit different than the round off. Now there are some variations of these that you can try. You can also try to do these with just one hand. So right now she'll show you the one-handed round off. So she's going to do one hand and then land on 2 feet. Nice. And then the last one, She's gonna try to do the cartwheel with just one hand. Nice. So, those are our weight transfers, and then you can try those. Remember, I would start off with the easier ones at the beginning, your fallen skill and your mule kick. If you feel comfortable with those, you can try the round off or the cartwheel. Remember, if you're able to do one of those, you can earn the bronze medal. 2 gives you the silver, and if you're able to do 3 or more, you can earn the gold medal. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody's routine at the end, and see you next time.